Welcome back to Let's Play DDO Permadeath. And I am continuing my elite run through the harbour today, which I think should be no problem on this character.
As you enter the sewer, Garrison calls from above. Be careful down there.
I can't get any of the traps or secrets, but I've done the quest with the most, with traps that actually obstruct the way forward. The rest should be okay. Provided I don't wander into any of the traps that are off the main path. Like the one just past the water
you see
here.
a makeshift gong and a lone kobold.
I missed my healing strike there. Alright, I probably can't do the large side area in this quest, sadly. And apart from that, the quest should be fairly safe. The zombie fight might be a bit scary. Wow, my spot really still not high enough. I was thinking it wasn't worth putting full ranks in spot on this character since I was wisdom based. But maybe I will have to. No way I'm catching that guy. And no way I'm getting the secret doors here either. Or maybe there aren't secret doors here, this is just a trigger. Alright. Okay, I think there's a kobold shaman at the back down here. But that's no major problem. Damn, his concealment meant that my stunning fist missed. That's interesting actually. You don't normally really notice the concealing mist that those guys cast. It's not normally very useful to them. Yeah, that's why casters shouldn't charge against melee enemies. Yeah, you don't normally notice the concealing mist, but that time it actually helped the guy. Alright, I don't suppose there's any way I would get this. I don't have a search item anyway. Oh wow, I can make it. They must have reduced the difficulty checks on a lot of these secret doors. I'm sure I didn't used to be able to get these on characters that weren't
of the sewer tunnels appears less traveled.
Trained in search. Alright, the spiders are much easier on this character than they were on the sorcerer that I played through here last. Easier even than on the Tempest Ranger. Stunning Fist works well against them. So I'm not relying on web for crowd control, which is obviously no use against them. They also have lots of hit points, which is an advantage on a light monk, since you get more healing off of them. And my spot is, well, just about good enough. Well, I had a go at stopping that guy before the lever, but it doesn't matter with this character. The kobold, basic kobolds can't do me much harm. Alright, another shrine that I don't need. And lots more stuff in the chest that I can't use. Cutting out all the shrining speeds things up a bit for the videos, I guess. Cutting out all the buffing too, for that matter. And all the healing between fights. Okay, this is more difficult. Let's go power attack for a bit more punch against these zombies. The caster is the main problem though. Where is he? Oh, was that the caster that came all the way through and I killed at the doorway? Okay, no problem. I mean, definitely a tougher fight than most of the, well, than any of the kobolds in here will be. But not really problematic. Right, so the named troglodyte casters are some of the most dangerous things at level 2, but this one is not here, unfortunately. I always like finding these guys since they contribute to the monster manual. Alright, let's get the crazy dangerous side first then. Not much I can do about this. The wolves in here could be... Actually, I want the wolves, don't I? I'd like the kills. Don't know if I can get them now I punched the sentry though. I guess I can't. Well, the wolves do make this fight very dangerous, so... I think I would have been fine against them, but the risk-reward isn't particularly good, I guess. So it's no great loss. Funnel them at the doorway here, as is usual. The usual plan on a melee character.
You notice a dim signal crystal above a lever on the far wall. Metal grinds on metal, and ripples spread across the water.
That was a pretty serious fail by the Kobold sentry there. Saw me coming and I punched him once. He decided not to let out the wolves that he was supposed to release. DDO cast again. It got messy. Yes, that would have been fatally messy on some characters. Survivable on this guy though. Named caster in the back. Nice. Ransack and Onslaught obtained. That's not a bad item. Plus 15 hit points at level 5. That's the first useful thing I picked up in a chest for a while.
Metal grinds on metal, and ripples spread across the water. Two signal crystals are placed above a metal gate. You leave the festering sewer water, only to be
Ooh, the named
assailed
warg
by a
is here.
pungent new scent.
Let's heal up as much as I can before this one. I didn't used to do this quest on Elite, because when this guy shows up he's so dangerous that even on hard I've nearly lost characters to this guy. He has a very good trip. I think I'll be alright on the monk. Hopefully. Get plenty of healing off of him at least. Yeah, that fight's okay if he doesn't trip you. If he trips you, then it's very bad indeed. But I have good balance on this guy. That's one of the skills I've been putting points into. I'm not maxed out in balance, but I have a fair amount of points in it. By comparison, the end fight is straightforward on this guy. That warg shows up rarely enough that I do now play this Elite even on characters that I don't think would survive against the warg. And I just... I don't think I've ever actually recalled out to avoid fighting him.
Unceremoniously discarded beside a brazier.
But I would certainly think about it. Damn it. I didn't need to take the feather falling gloves a few end rewards back. Oh well. Alright, I think I have 2 action points to spend now, actually. So I will go do that. Plus 40% fortification is quite a nice item for this level. Albeit conflicting with some of the other stuff that I'm carrying, I guess. I think I have enough points now. Yes, I'm up to the 3rd tier of Shintao. Time for more wisdom, I think. Let's try that again. Better. Alright, wisdom 18. And that's in fire stance, so I would be at 20 in a different stance. Right, I'm going to sell repair and be right back. Okay. I have sold and repaired and got my small ingredients bag onto the Butcher's Path.
You have set foot on the infamous Butcher's Path, a gauntlet that has inspired many grim tavern tales.
Although this is painted as one of the hardest quests at level 2, this is actually one of the least dangerous in some ways. There are no traps on the main path, being the main thing. It doesn't have evil named wargs on the path. The big danger is the Trog Shaman who isn't on the main path through the quest.
As you approach the dead end, you hear softly padded feet skitter behind you. It's an ambush!
I thought I would try out my poison hand wraps as well, so I'm using those at the moment. Still can't see those sneaks.
You successfully fended off the ambush.
Usually the big danger in here is the Kobold Shaman throwing lightning bolts. But with evasion and a good reflex save, I don't think that will matter. Alright, I should figure out how my restoring the balance is meant to work. No, not that. Active ability. It's a toggle. Alright. Why would you ever not want that on? I don't understand. Alright. Alright, now it works. Alright, that worked out nicely. Alright, that was sheer optimism, that. There's no way I should be able to get any of the secret doors in here. I was just surprised that I got one or two of the doors in some of the previous Harbour quests, so I thought I would give it a try. Ouch. Wow, I missed a lot of my attacks in that fight. The first shaman just managed to be out of range of my stunning fist, and it went downhill from there. Also found a lot of reflex saves there. Roll a 7. I got a lightning rebound. That's one of the things that used to kill people a lot playing permadeath characters through the harbour. You get a rebound, so I rolled a 6 and 2 7s. It's not exactly bad rolling. I mean, it's not good, but it's not like I rolled 1s and 2s. I guess my reflex save isn't as high as I'm imagining it is, not for elite. I was just wondering if the toggle was because maybe it takes more ki to... Key, damn it. Stop mispronouncing it. Maybe it takes more ki to use my finishing move with it on, but it doesn't say so. Well, that was a bit frantic, but it went okay. This one should be easier. Only 2 shaman, I think. Maybe only 1, not sure. Passed my will save there, that's helpful.
Countless kobolds scratch and scurry somewhere very close by.
Alright, so this will be tough without crowd control. With only single target crowd control, I mean. Actually, it worked out alright. This is where I could use the Henshin Mystic ranged abilities, but I think it's more useful for this character to just keep maxing out Shin's Hao for now. I can side pull a few at a time, that's not bad. Damn it, he stopped just short again. Yes, there's a lot of variation in how much damage I take in the fights, or rather how much net damage I take in the fights, since the amount of damage you take doesn't really matter, it's whether you are healing faster than you take the damage. A lot of variation depending on how well I'm doing with the monk attacks. More enemies coming. The small groups of enemies in here play particularly well for the monk. Damn it, I had my Haverdasher, then I hit the healing thing again by accident. Or by misjudgment, really. Ah, good, some uses to heal up on. Alright, full health, so I think it's ambush time. And Dance of the Clouds at the start should have me covered all the way through the fight. Okay, a lot of enemies, a lot of casters. Damn, I lost track of the caster in the mist. Let's back up a minute. Wow, I think they lost me in the mist. I think I will stick with Spearbane. Interesting item, but not, I think, really an upgrade right now. Let's heal up on some more oozes. Okay. Okay, troglodyte fight next, I think.
The stench is worse in this room. Down the hallway, you see a powerful-looking troglodyte. You have slain a troglodyte champion.
Ooh, nice. Dazing too. That's definitely worth hotbarring. I might not use it all the time. Having the extra damage from the flaming hand wraps is also very good. But there will be fights where, well, certainly fights against smaller numbers of enemies, and where I'm throwing Stunning Fist on the way in. That could be very useful. I might try it in this fight actually. I need to knock out the casters. Yeah, didn't really work there since I missed the attack entirely. This secret door is a bit easier than some of the others, but not enough for this guy. Let's go check on this caster. I normally just go past this guy, but this monk is strong enough, it might be worth a look. Very risky to take this guy on though. I don't think he's here. Probably a good thing. Lots of, well, enough Permadeath characters die fighting this guy that the guild very rarely comes down here. Not worth the risk usually. Is this guy orange named or red named? I'm not sure. Let's assume red named. Nope, he's an orange.
No easy feat, even for the bravest of warriors.
No, it's not worth having the stunning stuff really against red names, of course. I don't believe they're vulnerable to stun. But the orange names are, and so stun is very useful for those. Deadly 1, that's a bit too feeble to be useful. And +1 wisdom, that's probably effective for this guy. Yes. Sadly that will be overtaken very quickly, so having that on the trinket, not that useful, but useful for right now. Exactly the same thing I just picked up in the quest. Yes, nothing all that interesting. I'll take the impact and see if it's any use. I don't think that it boosts my damage enough to be all that useful, but I will give it a try. Right, what next? Let's do the warehouse.
This place stinks of kobolds and decaying trash. Vermin scurry away from your footsteps.
My plus dazing item doesn't seem to be helping very much. It is supposed to boost Stunning Fist though, it claims. Maybe I'm just rolling poorly.
Kobolds are milling about in the space beyond, rummaging through trash and spitting curses at one another.
And running into their own traps. Walk of the Sun. I keep forgetting its name. Taking my reflex save up to 13, which is a pretty handy boost. Yes, I can't land anywhere near as many monk attacks when I'm not in fire stance. The extra +1 key per attack is very useful at low levels. Right, yes, I'm meant to be collecting rubies, aren't I?
The kobolds have put up a rickety barricade here, blocking further progress.
Yes, that's the kind of spot I like to have the dazing hand wraps. Heal +3, that's quite nice for this guy, since it should boost his monk healing abilities. As soon as I get another wisdom item, I can make use of that. Right, this is the blade trap side,
as an
yes.
unseen web clings
Yep.
to your face. Below, chittering voices rise in hungry anticipation.
You can tell the blade trap side because it has the smooth ramp, which is works best for the blades. I don't think I have a way up to that guy. Okay, let's do a thorough sweep of this room. I do not want to have to come back up after going through the traps down to the lower level. So I need to make sure I have all of the gems from here before I proceed. Okay. I always instinctively stay off of these grates. There are so many quests where those are fire traps. Not enough key left to throw my attack there. Do my finishing move, I mean. And I'm cursed again. Great.
The kobolds chant and shriek nonsensically as they caper about a crude shrine to strange gods.
Still one of my favorite DM lines in the game. Alright, I'm not running through that trap with a curse going. Wow, I've really only found 5 gems. I hope I didn't miss any up in the start area. I definitely don't want to run through all the traps to get back there. Alright, 4 I can believe I'll get in the lower area. 5 would be unusually high. I guess that is it. I was in the wrong stance for that fight. I was in water stance for going through the trap, of course. I violated my usual rule there, running through that trap on Elite. But I know that that one usually is timed, so you can just run through it. At least, reportedly, people say it's totally safe to run through. Okay, named Scorpion. Where are the unnamed scorpions? Alright. And done. All right. Yes, nothing very exciting there. Alright, I will head over and do Haverdasher. I've done most of the stuff I'm planning to do Elite for the moment. The big one, of course, is Kobold's new ringleader, and that is going to be interesting. since the normal tactic to do that one is to kill the ogre with range damage, and that's not really, well, not something this guy is going to be much good at. That said, he could just take in a whole bunch of shuriken. Be kind of a boring way to fight it.
A skittering
Alright.
sound beneath the floor sets your nerves on edge.
I may as well be maximising my ki going into this fight. That didn't go great, but it's alright.
With a final spasm, the last scorpion collapses.
Yes, that was quite tough. I was getting good healing off of them though, so it wasn't a major problem. I did just miss a couple of stuns, and that was where I took most of the damage. There's no other chest in here because the named Scorpion didn't show up. He normally does show up. Alright, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching.